It's the 4th week of June, 2006.
Wonderful.
The best week ever.
Wow.
How can Anderson Cooper resist Angelina's sultry charm?
You're not just talking the talk, you're walking the walk.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Is this really all the talent that America has?
No.
Poor us. Say hello to the ladies that have set women's rights back by a few decades.
That's frightening.
I feel like such a dork.
And you may have pretended to understand your Japanese fans, Tom Cruise. But one of these people is having the best week ever.
I don't care. Ask me a real question, okay?
It's everything you love.
I love you. You're hot.
Everything you missed.
Wow.
And all the stuff you need to see again.
Somebody scream!
The best week ever.
I'm Kevin Federline. You're having the best week
ever. Spent all week skipping work for the World Cup. Here's what you missed, hooligans. First up, the only Anderson Cooper interview where he's not the prettiest person in the room. This week, Anderson Cooper interviewed a very hot Angelina Jolie, and she talked about her plans to adopt. Oh yeah, and something about refugees.
I think Angelina Jolie chose CNN because they're sort of a hard-hitting news network. I mean, let's see, Anderson Cooper was the host of The Mole, and as far as reality shows goes, that was pretty hard-hitting.
It was Sierra Leone, so it was a different kind of a camp, and it was kind of just this area of people who had had their limbs cut off from the violence, and it was an amputee camp.
I know she was talking about, you know, horrific things that are happening in the world, but I just kept looking at her lips, going, those are real. Because they are real, right?
It's got to be hard to sort of be like Switzerland and sort of try to be neutral. Yeah.
I felt bad for Anderson Cooper because he's usually the eye candy on that show. Of course, it's not hard to look sexy when you're interviewing Dennis Hastert, but you know, Angelina Jolie, you gotta out-sexy her.
Angelina was going on, refugee this, refugee that. But then finally she got to something we all care about. Her plans to adopt another baby.
I don't know which country, but we're looking at different countries. And we're just, it's gonna be the balance of what would be the best for Matt and for Z right now. You know, another boy, another girl, which country, which race would fit best with the kids.
You know, she's kind of the crate and barrel rule of parenting.
Angelina's asking herself the eternal question, what goes with a Cambodian?
A light sand-colored baby would never go well with a black baby. No, the clash. Too gauche.
This is not food, Angelina. These are your kids. It's not like certain kids go good with white wine and certain kids go good with red. You know, that's not chicken and beef. These are children.
You know what? They should make it a reality show. All the babies lining up.
That's right.
To try to be Brad and Angelina's baby.
I wonder if we can get on it.
Oh, I would kill to be that baby.
Me too.
I'd go back to diapers for that.
For real.
Angelina is an intelligent, caring young woman. These ladies, not so much. This week, American women honored their foremothers by obliterating the progress of the women's movement on a series of horrible reality shows. You go, girls!
As I'm sure you're all aware, this week was the 133rd anniversary of Susan B. Anthony's historic attempt to vote.
Yes, and we celebrated by making sure that women were on all kinds of reality TV shows looking dumb, stupid, and gross.
You've come a short way, babies.
How to Get the Guy is about a bunch of single women in San Francisco who are so desperate they need a television network to help them land a man.
Let's give it True Love on 3.
Okay.
Nice boy.
This whole show basically shows you that stalking is just not for dudes anymore. They have these proven techniques called dropping the hanky, which is just creeping dudes out.
Since you don't walk around with a hanky, we have to give you...
We're gonna give you 3 ways. First of all, eye contact, but I mean uncomfortably long eye contact, because 2 seconds it could be like, oh.
You're gonna get good at it.
4 seconds.
Another tip is get yourself tied to some train tracks by a dude with a handlebar mustache. Surely a fellow with a chin dimple will save you. Then you will say my hero. Then the mustache guy, he will probably say, curse is foiled again. I bet. Then We, which is a women's network, has a show called Bridezillas, which is like, hey, we're a network for women. Here's how stupid women are.
Girl, you know you ain't supposed to touch people's ring when you look at it.
Really?
The girl straight put her hands on me just to see my ring. Don't touch me.
Why would any woman agree to be on a show called Bridezillas? It's not like men would agree to be on Douche Groom.
Then there's Tuesday Night Book Club on CBS. You think, great! This show's gonna show some smart ladies who love to read literature. And then it turns out they don't read the books at all.
You guys enjoy the book? I didn't get too far, and I'm a pretty slow reader, so.
I have to be honest, I'm about 20 pages into it.
Well, just look at the title. Look, Good in Bed.
They do everything but read. They're riding bulls, they're talking about sex, they're having affairs, they're getting dressed up in leather costumes.
I'd rather watch a woman ride a mechanical bull than read a book. I'd be all over Tuesday Night Mechanical Bull Club.
What would Susan B. Anthony do if she was alive today? She'd probably be a slut too. She kind of looks like one in that silver dollar.
That is preposterous. Now, if I were alive today, there is absolutely no way I would.
Your boobs! Yeah, we want to see your boobs! Woo! Yeah, look at those silver dollars! If you thought those women were desperate for attention, you haven't seen America's Got Talent. Enough with those boring singers already. America's Got Talent is the freak show we've all been waiting for.
America's Got Talent is NBC's answer to American Idol. It's kind of like the less attractive sister of American Idol, but it has a lot more personality.
Maybe you have a talent that nobody wanted to see. Bring it on, guy covered with horns. You're welcome here, even if you're not welcome anywhere else on God's green earth.
The world's oldest stripper? Thank you and no thank you.
This show is a showcase for talent, even if your talent is turning into a black man.
Who gets in a microwave and turns themselves black? He must be a foreigner. Has he read our history?
Oh, did I tell you I was half black? Oh my God, I love black people. We like this, Brandy. Huh? Yeah.
Is racism a talent? I guess if you're 8 years old.
If I see another fat black lady in a tiny dress, I think I'm gonna die.
Yeah, racism is a talent. You know, if other people are laughing at it.
Kid, you were awesome. You're on to the next round.
This is the easiest talent show in the world. They let anybody through. I mean, I can make out with my dog. Is it too late to try out?
You know, Bobby Badfingers, that's pretty good, Bobby. All right, but can you do this? Huh, Bob?
I would go on because my talent is I can throw my voice.
Hey there. What's going on?
America, this is Angela Shelton's talent.
If those contestants freaked your mind, wait till you see Chris Angel. When David Blaine revealed this week that his next stunt would be to hang from the Brooklyn Bridge, we thought we'd never see a real magic trick again. But then we saw Chris Angel's Mindfreak. Now that's magic.
Mindfreak is a show starring illusionist Chris Angel, who sort of looks half goth, half Jersey ecstasy dealer.
Is the squirrel trying to get its nut?
The thing with Chris Angel is that he's the real deal. Sure, David Blaine can stand on top of a flagpole for a really long time, but Chris Angel, he can fly.
This is the best thing I've ever seen in my life.
And he's like, you've all seen magicians saw somebody in half. Here's what you've never seen, a magician sawing himself in half. And it's gross because his one foot is kind of moving still.
Yeah, David Blaine can hold his breath underwater. This angel can walk on it. Remind you of somebody else? Here's a hint. King of the Jews, there's another hint. He's Christ-like.
David Blaine thinks he's awesome because he can do tricks for people? Yeah, but I got news for him. You are not a magician until you freaked out a pair of monkeys.
When Chris throws the quarter back to his helper, the monkey looks completely mind-freaked.
The monkey put the box on his head and he flops over on the couch. That's the monkey equivalent of nuh-uh.
When celebrities are accused of committing crimes, only one man is brave enough to stand up for truth, justice, and the American way.
Benny Vidi Vici!
Paul F. Tompkins, Celebrity Defender. Pete Doherty arrested again edition. Just weeks after announcing he was done with drugs and fresh out of rehab, British rock star and former Kate Moss flame Pete Doherty was arrested again in Sweden on June 17th for cocaine possession.
Ladies and gentlemen, my client is just a victim of circumstance. Sure, he's been arrested a few times, but he just got out of rehab. Give the kid a break.
Okay, but how do you explain that on February 27th, Mr. Doherty was arrested with suspicion of stealing a car and possession of Class A drugs?
Well, which is it? Is it stealing a car or possession of drugs? Because they are two different things. And let's make up our minds here about why we're mad at him.
We're mad because on March 23rd, Pete pled guilty to 7 drug charges.
So you would have this court believe 7! Wow, that's a lot. More than a half a dozen.
It gets worse. On April 20th, just hours after leaving the court, he was rearrested for alleged drug possession.
Habeas corpus?
Furthermore, in 2005, he was arrested for the following: possession of Class A drugs, including heroin, crack cocaine, morphine, and cannabis.
Heroin and crack are not great. But cannabis, so what? It's like, I call it pot.
And suspicion of driving under the influence.
Enough, I've heard enough!
Do you have anything else to add on behalf of your client, Mr. Tompkins?
In closing, ladies and gentlemen of the case dismissed!
That was Paul F. Tompkins, Celebrity Defender. It's the Sizzler! Celebrity gossip so hot, it requires immediate medical attention.
Sizzler, that's a Jewish name, yeah? Sizzler, that's short for Sizzlerstein.
Sport TV! Kate Beckinsale bragged to Jay Leno that when she was breastfeeding, she could squirt milk across the room. I think I have a DVD of something like that.
I could hit the wall from quite a distance.
Did you get Mexican again last night? Spicy. I think someone is trying to get cast in the next X-Men movie.
I'm Lactatia. Bam, bam, bam.
Thanks, Mal. That's great. Thank you. Can I watch Looney Tunes?
Parent Trap! Vince Vaughn's parents were allegedly on the set of The Breakup when Jennifer Aniston shot her nude scene. What a way to meet the parents!
Oh, wait a second. Jennifer Aniston's naked in The Breakup? Hot damn! Buy me a ticket.
If my son was banging Jennifer Aniston, I'd be laying on his back, coaching him. Hit it, son, hit it!
Blunt trauma! According to Britain's Daily Mail, a 5-year-old girl was awakened from her 10-day coma by James Blunt's song, You're Beautiful. It's truly a miracle that anyone is still listening to it.
Turn that down, I'm in a coma over here. I can't even be in a coma? You see me over here in a coma and you gonna blast music?
This has got to be the vainest 5-year-old in the world. She hears the phrase, you're beautiful, and comes out of her coma. Oh, are they talking about me? No, you're 5. You're cute if you're lucky. Get over yourself.
Hey, I'm a Mac.
I'm a PC.
And that was the Sizzler.
Reboot.
That was the Sizzler! For more sizzling news, go to bestweekever.tv. If you think So You Think You Can Dance is the best dance show on TV, you haven't seen Pants Off, Dance Off on Fuse. Yes, that really is the name of the show.
Pants Off, Dance Off. The new show where people shed their clothes to music videos for cold, hard cash.
We all do it. We take our pants off and we dance around. We hardly ever get to do it to our favorite video or to win money. I mean, all three of those things happening at the same time, that's like capturing lightning in a bottle, my friends.
It's tough for me to choose a favorite on the show because they're all pretty awesome. There's the Midge, who does a little dance like Elvis / Morrissey thing.
There's gonna be a lot of shaking going on.
A little person dancing naked? I don't need to see that. I don't want to see his oompas or his loompas. Maybe his doompity-doo, though.
Let's get them pants off.
Our favorite was the clown, okay? Because she fully committed.
She took off her shirt and then like folded it up and then mimed it into a fake drawer and dropped it on the ground.
It does bother me that the real shirt is still there, just crumbled up on the ground. I may have OCD.
My favorite body part to show up when I'm dancing is my chest.
Larry's favorite body part is his chest. I'm saying, Larry, check out that $1 million belly you got going on. It's okay to love it, because everybody else does. You don't have to be modest, Larry the salesman.
I think my favorite part was when I took off my pants because you could see my muscular legs.
Fuse has stumbled upon this concept that would make any show better.
I'd like to see a spin-off called C-Spance Off Dance Off, where you dance and strip in front of video of your favorite Senate filibuster.
Hi, Ira Elliott, not a sir, drummer. If you're looking for some information on our new record, The Wait is a Gift, you can go to bestweekever.tv, get some stuff there.
You're watching Best Week Ever. We're so damn sassy. While you were under house arrest, Connecticut kitty, we were finding the week's best moments, in case you missed it. The best part of waking up is hundreds of singing actors in yellow unitards pretending to be sunshine. Can someone please tell me what this new Folgers commercial means?
Happy morning. Get up, get out of bed. You can sleep when you are dead.
This ad scared me. I'm afraid of Folgers. Like, all coffee should do is perk me up and yellow my teeth. I don't want it to yell at me and make me get a job. My mom does that.
This week, Kevin Federline teamed up with Virgin Mobile to collect pennies for charity. God, please don't let the name of that charity be Kevin Federline.
I'm here with Virgin Mobile. We're bringing power back to the penny. Yeah.
Let's see, Clooney is busy with DARPA. Who can we get to advocate the penny?
Well, who do the young kids like?
Kevin, the Federline.
At the end of the announcement, K-Fed held up his phone number and was like, everybody text me. But you know, like message number 1 through 125 was like, sender, Shar Jackson. Subject, where the hell's my child support?
This week, while being interviewed in the locker room after his team's loss in Game 5 of the NBA Finals, Dallas Mavericks owner Mark Cuban got a little testy. Actually, this dude's testes are huge.
Is this the worst loss that you've ever experienced?
No, when I was 3 years old and I was playing on the PV team, we got beat in the last second. Ask me a real question, okay?
Mark Cuban keeps on talking about having a real question. What does he want, people to start quizzing him? What's the capital of Alabama?
I don't know.
What degree does his water boil at?
I don't care. Ask me a real question, okay?
No, fool, they're gonna ask you about your team losing. Yeah, he acted like that was some kind of surprise. I know, because y'all losers. Winners get asked winning questions. Losers get asked loser questions.
On Hell's Kitchen, the meal of the week was sponsored by FiberSure, because Gordon Ramsay wants you to stay tuned and stay regular.
Hey, Hell's Kitchen fans. Want to bring out your inner chef? Log on to fox.com/Hell's Kitchen and check out the dish of the week, presented by FiberSure.
I'm making all my meals with FiberSure now. And you know what? I have never felt better. Honestly, I'm going right now.
After the MSNBC show, Weekends with Maury and Connie was canceled, something really strange happened. A clip of Connie Chung singing during the show's finale became an internet sensation, and that's why she's having the best week ever.
Connie Chung is having the best week ever. She let her hair down on the finale of her show, became an internet sensation, and now everybody loves her.
Thanks for the memories. This half a year flew by. My Maury, what a guy.
Connie Chung has set the world afire with her rendition of Thanks for the Memories. She's like Anna Nicole with a master's degree.
It was so rare. Why should I care?
The internet clip of Connie Chung singing garnered twice the amount of viewers as their TV show averaged. Don't think Rockefeller Records didn't notice.
Now that the show is through, I've got bigger things to do.
The rest of the finale was awesome, too. They showed clips of the last 6 months of the show, and if I knew it was that good, I would have been watching the whole time. Did you see when she did that Chinese lady?
You have American eye. I have Chinese eye.
It was like you were looking at a Chinese lady.
I didn't know Connie Chung was so dirty. Like, she talked about a lot of dirty stuff on this show.
I'm gonna get me a 30-some-year-old guy to smoke after sex.
Oh.
Now, come on.
I'm telling you right now, Connie Chung, closet package watcher.
But if that's true, that means Maury's probably a secret package disappointer.
Oh,
More bad news for Maury.
But, you know, there's nothing wrong with that.
She should drop Maury.
What do you mean?
She should have a variety show where she sings and dances and then reports on Iraq.
We thank you so